They wanted to knock it out of the park, but instead they kinda dropped the ball. Meta just unveiled their Ray-Ban smart glasses, and let's just say the live demo didn't go exactly as planned. I'm Grant with Phrasal Verb News, the show where you learn real English through real stories and walk away with something interesting to talk about with your colleagues. First, I'll break down the story, then explain the phrasal verbs with examples. Y también les voy a dar una breve explicación en español para que todo quede más claro. Let's get started. Meta held an event to unveil their new $800 Ray-Ban smart glasses. On paper, they sound amazing. Music, messages, calls, maps, video recording, live captions, and translations, all in your glasses. You can control it with voice commands or a neural wristband that senses your movements and lets you interact with the display. Pretty cool, right? But there was one small problem. Okay, two. During the live demo, the glasses failed not once, but twice. First, when Zuckerberg tried to answer a video call, and then again in a cooking demo where the AI skipped steps and ignored commands. Luckily, Zuckerberg was able to roll with the punches, stay calm, and keep going. And to be honest, I respect that. Plenty of tech companies pre-record their demos so everything looks perfect. So in a way, I respect Meta for taking the risk and doing it live, even if they failed. Hopefully, they can iron out the bugs and come back with a product that really lives up to the hype. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's move on to the vocab. I'll give you the definition, a couple examples, and a question. Try to answer the question in your head or out loud so you can practice the new vocab right away. First, we have to knock something out of the park. This is a baseball idiom that means to do something extremely well, like when you hit a home run in baseball. For example, Meta was hoping to knock it out of the park with these glasses. She knocked it out of the park with her presentation. En español es hacer algo de manera excelente o destacarse. Por ejemplo, su discurso fue tan bueno que realmente se destacó. And a question. When was the last time you knocked something out of the park? Next, we have drop the ball. This is another sports idiom that means to make a mistake or fail at something very important. For example, the AI dropped the ball during the demo. The team dropped the ball by missing the deadline. En español es como meter la pata. Por ejemplo, la empresa metió la pata con el lanzamiento del producto. And a question. Can you think of a time when you or your team dropped the ball? Next, we have roll with the punches. This is a boxing idiom that means to adapt and keep going when things go wrong. For example, Zuckerberg rolls with the punches after the glitches. In business, you need to roll with the punches when plans change. En español es como adaptarse. Por ejemplo, tuvimos problemas técnicos, pero supimos adaptarnos. And the question, do you usually roll with the punches or do setbacks stress you out? Finally, we have iron out the bug. This means to fix problems in a system or process. For example, hopefully Meta can iron out the bugs before launch. The software still has issues, but they're working to iron out the bugs. En español, es resolver problemas o ajustar detalles. Por ejemplo, necesitamos resolver los problemas del nuevo sistema antes de presentarlo. And a question. Have you ever had to iron out the bugs in a project before presenting it? So to wrap up, Meta really wanted to knock it out of the park, but the demo dropped the ball. Zuckerberg rolled with the punches and brushed it off. And now the company has to iron out the bugs before these glasses are ready for the real world. Gracias por escuchar. I'm Grant with Phrasal Verb News. See you in the next episode for more English and more stories.